All right, Shalom. This is Brother Daniela coming back again with another lesson, giving all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH by SHAM YAHAWASHI, by SHAM RACHAA QUADASH. Double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect brethren, teaching and pushing His word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a quick lesson here while I'm on my lunch break, just to give some edification, on the whole situation about who has authority on the earth at this moment, right? Because if you haven't already saw it, you already it's been around, the YouTube already, with the different brethren. The encounter we had with ISUPK slandering us and making all types of false accusations and stuff like that. While we were trying to bring out, you know, the the prophecies, because that's what we originally came there to do. But one of the things they said is, and you can go back and watch the video. I don't really want to talk too much about them, but one of the things they said is that General Yohana is basically the ruler of the earth until Yahawashi comes back. Okay, which shows you a lack of understanding of the scriptures. Okay, because we know that at this current moment we don't no Israelite has authority over the earth. Okay, at this current moment no Israelite has the authority over the earth, but we are experiencing the transition of power from Esau's hand into the hand of the Israelites, okay, through the elect. Okay, so this is just basics on who's ruling the earth. Okay, who are the powers that be? So let's get it. This is Job chapter 9. Here we're going to get that. And 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now you read this scripture, you have to ask yourself, well, who is the wicked? Right? And who are the judges? Right? Now the wicked is Esau, Edom, so-called white people, so-called Caucasian, the self-proclaimed white people, okay, which they're actually red, and we're going to get into that. And the judges are the Israelites. All right, so first, let's get who's Esau. All right, or Salaki, let's get who is the wicked. This is Malachi chapter 4, chapter 1, verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord YAHAWAH of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness. Okay, the border of wickedness, meaning wherever they dwell, okay, wherever they build up their cities, there's wickedness there because they're the wicked. Okay, so Esau, Edom is the wicked. Right? It says the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Okay, so the Lord hates these people, this particular nation of people. Okay, forever. Now he hates the other nations too, but it has a special, intense hatred. Okay, a righteous anger. That's what the word indignation means, against Esau, Edom. These so-called white people. So, with that being said, let's identify the characteristics of Esau, Edom. Well, let me say his original characteristics, because you can have Edomites that look like Israelites, okay? Edomites who look like so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, and other nations, because everything is based off the seed. Okay, so let's get it. I got it in the list here, Salakia. So this is Genesis chapter 25 and 25. Which, you know what? Well, this will probably be the only one I have to get for right now, seeing as I don't have a lot of time. But it says, let's get it. This is Genesis chapter 25 and verse 23. It says, "And the Lord said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. One people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger." So this is talking about the Israelites, okay? The differences between the Israelites and the Edomites, okay? You so-called white people, all right? They're weaker than us physically, mentally, okay, spiritually, all right. They're weaker than us, but the blessing that they have, and that's just pursuing on to Genesis the 27th chapter, is the sword, okay, the power to destroy, his weaponry, okay, his weaponry. It says, it says, when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, right? So she was having twins. She had two children, fraternal twins, okay, because they didn't look the same. It says the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. All right, and this hairy garment is talking about not meaning that he was hairy, but he came out like the garments that used to, in the ancient world, they used to take garments, okay, of goat skin and dye them red and give them as gifts, right? So they're describing him to what material or the things that they had back then, just to prove the point that he came out red. They're describing him as being red, okay? That's why they say like an hairy garment. It says they called his name Esau, okay? Now in the Hebrew, that's really Ishashua, which means wasted away is he. Okay, wasted, meaning his pigment is not there, man. Okay, his pigment has been taken away. His pigment has been destroyed in the skin. It says, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, which is in the Hebrew is YAHAWAH, which means to take by the heel, to supplant, right? And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. So he was 60 years old when he had those children, those sons. All right. So basically, red, man. Okay, you know, so-called white people, they call themselves white, but you can they can hold their hand up to a piece of printer paper, okay, a paper, and they won't be white like that paper, right? But they're actually red because their skin is transparent. They have no pigment, so the blood shows forth through their skin. Okay, so he's just talking about you so-called white people. All right, now here's their characteristics. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Right, so he was a hunter, right? And you know, I'm not gonna get it right now, but you can go on Google, type in Hunter's Magazine. You know, the elder apostle Tahar, you know, did this one time, and you know, I follow suit because this is a great example. But type in Hunter's Magazine, and you'll see who's on the front of there, right? You'll see Edomites, okay? They fit this characteristics. They're hunters, mighty hunters, right? It says a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. So you know that's Jake, right? Jake, short for Jacob. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? And the rest of you Israelites who are scattered amongst the other, okay, the other nations who look like them but go back to the seed of Israel. You got to say that, right? Because we're all over the place, man. We've been scattered, and we look like everybody, okay? But it says, right, he was a plain man dwelling in tents. So you know Jake liked to chill, man. They don't like to be out there, you know, going in the field and doing this and doing that. Now, mind you, you know, we would hunt for food, right? Or we would you know, like raise. When we would hunt for food, it'd be because we needed food, not because of sport. Esau does it for sport, you know. That's one of the main reasons why he does it. He does it for sport. In Salakia, right? Check the time. Okay, so let's get this. Verse 28. It says, Isaac loved Esau because he did eat his venison but Rebekah loved Jacob, right? So out of Rebekah and Isaac, they had their favorites, right? And notice here it says venison. Let's get that word venison. Salakia. Venison. It says hunting game, provision, food. Okay, provision, food. It says the meaning the same, the chase, also game, thus taken, right? Venison. Well, when you look up venison it actually goes back into deer meat, okay? And you'll see that on Hunter's Magazine also, man. Esau posing next to a deer. Right now, this is their original look. Like I said, that's Numbers 1:28. Right, the seed is through the father. So Esau has his children mixed in among us. Okay, who looks like us, mixed in among all these different nations, man. Right, just like we're mixed in among all these different nations, looking like them. Okay, but Salakia. Right now, how could you tell if how could you tell an Edomite, even though he looks like an Israelite? How would you be able to tell? Right? The scriptures break down their characteristics perfectly. So here, let me get this one more, and then we're gonna go back. I don't want to stray too far off from the topic, but we're gonna go back to Salaki. Let me just go right to that scripture. Right, so the wicked is Esau, Edom. Esau, Edom is the so-called white people. Okay, now the Lord set him up to rule over the earth at the present time, man. So he's the ruler over the earth, and he's doing a horrible job doing it. Right? Let's get this. This is Psalms, right? Chapter 75 and verse. Let me see. 75 and verse. Let's get it. Verse 6. It says, for promotion, right? Promotion, to move forward or to move up, okay? To be set in high rank, set in authority. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge, meaning he decides, right? To judge is to decide, make a decision on a case. He putteth down one and setteth up another, right? So the Most High does this. Okay, now General Yohana is, to correct. General Yohana is not set up over the earth in authority. Okay, that's a lack of understanding the scriptures. Okay, that's an error of not understanding the scriptures. All right, Esau is in authority right now as we speak, even though his authority is slowly being taken away from him. Surely being taken away from him. He's in authority right now as we speak. Okay, so let's get this, right? Because Esau, Edom, the so-called white people, are base men, right? They're base men. All right, they're simpletons. Okay, let's see it. Slakia. Oh wait, that's not it. Salakia. Cry nevertheless. Salakia. It's in the same chapter. I just gotta find it. Right, because the Lord, he sets up these different kings that come into power. He orchestrates all of it, man. And right now we're in the rulership, okay, of the Edomites, also known as the Romans, also known as the Babylonians, okay, according to the scriptures, spiritually. All right. You see here, the Assyrian, the wicked, all right, the serpent, the devil and Satan, right? All these things. Salakia. So I'm gonna have to look that up. Bear with me. This decree is decree of the watchers. Salaki, I really want to get this scripture, Lord willing, I can get it. Here it is. It's Daniel 4:17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers, the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know." All right, that the living may know. Okay, ISUPK apparently doesn't know this. Okay, they lack understanding. It says that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Right, so the Most High rules everything. Right, and giveth it to whomsoever he will. Right, so he give it to whoever he wants. Okay, he gives authority of the earth to whoever he wants, and setteth up over it the bases of men, which is Esau. Right, and Job refers to them as, he says that they are base men. Right, the lowest. They're the lowest of the low, man. Here it says Chaldee. Right, Esau Edom is also known as the daughter of the Chaldeans. Right, all code names for these Edomites. Right, the wicked. Okay, but I'm gonna just cut it short. I only got a little bit time left before I have to get back to work, but Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Once again, all praises to Yahawah, Bashim Yahawashi, Bashim RACHAA, QUADASH. Double honors to you elders and apostles, a great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect brethren, teaching and pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.